Good afternoon. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can embed a poll everywhere activity into a PowerPoint presentation. This video will cover how to embed this into a PowerPoint, whether you are using the client or whether you are using the cloud. When using the client or the desktop app, you will need to download the Poll Everywhere software, and depending on which system you use, that's the system that you'll download for. I'm downloading for Windows, and I've actually downloaded the product already, and I'm going to put the links in the description of this video. But now I'm going to open up my PowerPoint, and if you look in this top right here, you'll see the Poll Everywhere ribbon is now featured. Now, in order to ensure that that does appear, you will need to be logged into your Poll Everywhere account. So I am logged in. So now, when I click on Poll Everywhere, I'll be prompted to log in if I have not, but I'm in, so I can add a new poll, I can sync, I can insert a poll, I can log in, of course, and I'm gonna use my other account. And then I'm going to need to confirm this. Okay. If I want to insert now, you'll see my polls, they'll come up. And let's put it after the oxygen. Okay. So when I go to insert, the polls that I have will appear. And I'm going to select this one here. And this will be inserted as a new slide. So now we're going to insert that slide. And all right, it's been inserted. And if we want to create a new poll, we can do that as well. So we've gone a bit through the PowerPoint, so let's add a new one. And let's do one that we're going to type. And I'm going to do a multiple choice. And then I can edit. And then you see we can mark an answer correct. And this is how individuals will respond, or they can download that Poll Everywhere app as discussed in the previous video and respond with this username. Since the pollev.com is already available, all one would need to do is type in this username on the blank, and they will be able to access whatever poll is live at that time. So we're going to insert this, and if we want the instructor type, if we want the default, we can choose that here, and insert. And we're going to just close that window out. And okay. And now, whenever you start your presentation, the poll will automatically be activated. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to answer this poll using that app. And now the next page will be the results page. So once we get to this page, that would indicate that the poll is locked. So that's the instructor format. Now if we go back to an earlier part of this presentation and we do the default, there is no automatic locking because we just have the default. So you get the result, you'll see the results right away in due time. You won't need to go to the next slide in order to see the results. One can also do this in the cloud. So if I go to the cloud, because I do have this presentation saved in OneDrive, I'm going to show you how you can add Poll Everywhere there. And that comes in handy if you are working on an office computer that doesn't allow you to download software to your desktop. So I'm in the cloud, and I'm going to go to Insert, and I'm going to expand the menu so I can see a little bit better. I want to see the descriptions. And I'm going to go to the add-ins option right here. So if I click on add-ins, and looks like Poll Everywhere has come up, because sometimes you'll have to search for these by going into the store. And because I have this on another computer that I use this account on, it recognized it. But in the event that you don't see that in the My Add-ins, you'll just go to the store and you can pull from there. So I'm going to click that, and then I'm going to add it. And the way this works is you will need to create your slide prior. So if we go to the near bottom of this, we can create a poll that way. So if I add a slide by doing Control M, and I go to add-ins, do poll everywhere, add, and you see I can access my activities, or if I hit this plus sign right here, I can create a new activity. And let's create a new one. And we're going to do a multiple choice. And now we're going to edit. Which of the following is a noble gas? Okay, well, I've got the activity created. And you see I can have more than one correct answer. And now I'm going to save. And I'm not going to save that into memory. And now I am going to present this. So you see, adding poll everywhere to a PowerPoint is it can be a way to assess your students, or if you want to add it to, I don't know, a presentation about travel, for example. You can open up a poll everywhere, and you can create a new activity indicating asking what are some of your favorite spots to vacation, and perhaps you can and let's go with a new activity, and let's do, I don't know, how about we do a word cloud, something a little more open-ended, and we can edit this. And let's save it. So insert those slides. And remember, whenever we present this PowerPoint, the poll will be active. And when we do this, results will appear in the format of a word cloud. So ultimately, depending on what your presentation is about, you can ensure that your activities relate to whatever it is that you are doing. So if it's a subject in school, you'll want to keep the focus on that. And if it's something in a business setting or a government setting, you can have the activities tailored to, again, whatever it is that you're doing, whatever kind of discussion you're trying to generate, whatever discussion you're trying to encourage. So this is how you would embed a poll everywhere activity into a PowerPoint. If you have any additional questions, feel free to reach out to me or type your questions below. And until we meet again, bye.